Hey y'all, this Tina. Happy Thursday. Y'all know when y'all saw me Tuesday, I was highly ticked off. Well, I'm still a little bit disappointed because I couldn't obtain the key pouch because the ones that I went to get, each one of them had that same gap in the base, in the bottom of it. So maybe it's just something that they're doing. I don't know. But the two I saw at the one at the Saks Fifth Avenue store, as well as one that I saw at the main Louis Vuitton store. I didn't go to the Neiman Marcus location because it just didn't feel like walking anymore. I was just annoyed Tuesday when I left there. But I did go. If y'all hear talking in the background, I have the news on and I have I'm about to turn them off because I'm just in there. I'm just in there at this time right now. But yeah. So anywho, what they ended up doing is giving me a refund. I did talk to the sales associate. The sales associate that I dealt with in the regular Louis Vuitton store. I know the Saks store has different guidelines. You have to have an appointment. So when she put it on hold, she actually gave me an appointment. And it was just to talk to that person and boom, get out their store. It was no in between, no browsing or anything. So when I talked to the sales associate at the standalone Louis Vuitton store, my stomach growling. Oh goodness. He looked at it. He said, you know, a lot of people do talk about this and some people have a problem with it having that opening. He's saying some people just don't give a care. I said, I understand. I said, if it was just on a portion of it, I may have just passed it. But when you look at it, it's the entire stitching, like that entire stitching, especially on the second one. Now they did have a damier azur one, but I don't want damier azur. I don't want anything in that print right now. So I was actually looking for either a bin or monogram. Well, they didn't have any. But he told me, he said, because I do call around and he said it's obvious that's what I'm looking for. He'll, if he gets one, he'll, notify me via text message or he'll give me a call if he gets one in. So that's a good thing. They gave me my refund. It was a fairly quick transaction. It wasn't anything I had to do, or go through hoops and boundaries for because they stand behind their stuff. I do know when I bought a defective piece back there, which was my Speedy, what was it? 35 in damier bin. When I got it, it had one little flaw, but I let it go. Like I said, I can let one thing go because some things don't bother me. But when that glazing on that handle started peeling like plastic, I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I can't wear this. And the thing was, I wasn't even using a bag. I had used a bag consistently maybe for about 2 months. But 2 or 3 months, I can say I used it consistently. But for the most part, it was nothing on it. No wear, no tear. And then all of a sudden, boom. And when I went to use it in the summertime, it was like the shit was just coming loose. And it was just in a bag. And I know my house stays cold for the most part, so it does not, moisture don't get on my stuff. So, my house stays cold for the most part. So when I brought it in, the first lady was like, well, we can take it and repair it. I mean, she was talking to me through her teeth, and I was like, okay, we can repair it or we can replace it. I said, well, which will be faster? So that's why they replaced it, because that was the faster thing to do. So they gave me a replacement. They asked me if I wanted the same one. I said, well, maybe I don't. Maybe because I just want to have, I was just leery about it. So I ended up getting a monogram in that. And when they traded it out for the monogram, it was fine. And then I just stopped using the Speedy altogether because I started swaying more towards backpacks, fanny packs, and tote bags, which is something that I've always used. So that was about it. It wasn't anything major. I didn't get the pouch. I didn't. I'll just wait to see if I can get one in monogram. I'll just get one in monogram, and I can kick my own butt because the guy, when he gave me the monogram, when he sent me that one, he asked me, he said, do you want monogram? Because that's what I initially asked for. Or do you want it in damier bin? I said, well, I have everything else in monogram. Let me get the bin. I could have had my monogram and would have had what I wanted from jump. Crazy me. So that's the end of my ordeal. Thank y'all for watching. I'm glad for everybody who commented. I'm sorry other people had that same problem too. But it's highly disappointing, especially for the price point that you're paying for it. It's not like you're paying nickels and dimes for these items for them not to be up to, you know, their standards. You know, I know when they have defective items personally, well, so-called, they burn their defective items. So I don't want to purchase one, you know. So you just have to be, you know, everything, you have to be cautious. But hopefully when I get one this time, after speaking with this sales associate, which he was really, really nice. I will always say that about him. He gave me his card and everything. It was another young lady I used to deal with before, but she ended up moving to another location. She's out of state now. But if she wasn't out of state, I would have definitely purchased from her again as well. So thank you guys again for watching, checking out my channel. Thank you to the new people who subscribe. Just be on the lookout. I will have some more videos coming. I'm headed back to bring my son back to school this weekend. So once we bring, hopefully we may cross our fingers and toes past a couple stores. So I may hit those up on the way back because this is going to be a nice road trip. This is something, I haven't been on a road trip in a long time. My eczema starting to act up. Shoot, I hate this. Let me go get my other lotion because my eczema acting up after I took my shower this morning. Anywho, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subbing. Stay tuned for some more videos. I got another video coming up for you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.